Hi, my name is Corey Quinn, and I'm the founder of MyCoachMatch.com. We're a site that matches clients with coaches based on fit. I'm here with Dan Weigold. He's an ADHD coach. Welcome, Dan.
Welcome, Corey. Thanks for allowing me to be on this program of yours.
I'm very happy that you're here with me. Tell me, why are you a coach?
Well, one of the reasons that I'm a coach is because we're experiencing this profound change in the world today. It's something that's so dramatic, so new, so different. I don't think many people have experienced it. In fact, we're in the midst of it. So we're sort of like being that frog in the water. And coaching is a way to help people see that we got to make some fundamental changes in order to move ourselves forward in terms of our economy, in terms of just our life in general. I mean, there's so many different stress factors that we're experiencing these days that many people don't even realize that they're just boiling in this turmoil. And then there's coaching is a process that creates change, transformational change, lasting change that really enables people to be all that they can be.
Wonderful. So when should someone consider working with you as a coach?
Well, there's probably a number of reasons. And one is they recognize that they have to make a change. And they're going, I'm tired of being right where I'm at. I'm frustrated. I'm not getting where I want to be. And they sense that there's something missing in their life, and they go, I want to make a change. And that's really the point, is when you're ready to make a change.
Okay. So then who is your ideal client?
Well, right now, my ideal clients tend to be people with ADHD, and they're the ones that, they experience a lot more frustration. And there's issues at work because of the way the brain functions and the differences in the way the brain functions. And they're going, it's not working. I want something that works in my life. And through some process changes and some realization, and one is knowing that there are other people out there that have ADHD, somebody that they can relate to and tell their story and go, okay, I'm not alone. Now, how do I make the process forward? How do I make my life a lot more rewarding? And how do I engage in a place where my skills and abilities and passions fit into a world that's largely linear, sequential, and logistical? It's really, ADHD is really about creativity and imagination. And if you look at that, is how do you make those skills blossom in a world that's not really looking at those types of skills right now?
That's interesting. That's great. So in your experience as a coach, how important is a match between a coach and a client?
Well, I think, you really don't start out with this idea of a match. You start out with an idea of what needs to change. And then as you're talking through it, is the coach the right person that's going to help you make those changes? And some people like a directive coach, and somebody that's really going to be forceful in their face and go, what's going to trigger that breakthrough that's going to break through that veneer that's holding you back from being it? And then there's other people that are going, let's address your emotions. What are the core emotions that you're dealing with? What are your beliefs? What are your values? And how do we intercept those and say, what's holding you back? What are the fears that are holding you back from being the person that you really want to be? So there's a spectrum of coaches out there, and each coach has a style that matches the client. And part of the interview process is finding out where those matches happen. Where does that connection? Where's that synergy? And that creates this a place, a crucible for change. Perhaps it's a melting point. You go, okay, now ideas can flow together, and these aha moments bubble up, and pretty soon, transformation happens.
That's where the magic is.
The magic is there, yes.
That's great. Can you share with me a success story, please?
Well, sure, I can share. And I was trying to think of just one success story, and I go, well, it's really this combination of success stories. It's not just one success story. It's
go for it.
What happens when somebody has that aha moment and they go, wow, that was amazing. And those are the things that you're going, as a coach, you're not really doing those things. You're allowing the person, the client, to experience their own sense of identity and reality and finding out what their purpose is and where they want to go. And a coach is really just the catalyst of asking questions that breaks through layers and layers and layers a veneer that have built up over years and habits that have built up over years that have held people back. So each person that I coach is usually going to find an aha moment, a place that they're going to go, wow, this is amazing. And it can happen in just a couple hours, may happen over 10 hours. It all depends on where and how far and how deep that veneer is. And as soon as it starts to dissolve and break through, it's like they can see.
Wonderful.
Now I suppose there's some specific stories I could go into, but part of it is in coaching is maintaining the confidentiality of the client and their story. So bringing and sweeping these stories together, it's really it's an amazing event when people get to that point of going, I've made it. Now I can move forward.
Yes. I know that feeling. It is pretty amazing. So thank you so much, Dan, for being with us today.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Okay.